By incorporating more protein-rich foods into your diet, you're supporting your muscle preservation efforts and keeping those hunger pangs at bay. You know, it's often believed that the only path to a flatter stomach is through countless crunches and endless hours at the gym. But guess what? There's a different approach, one that doesn't involve sweating buckets on the treadmill. Today, we're going to explore the power of nutrition and how tweaking your caloric intake can become your secret weapon in the battle against belly fat. It might sound a bit surprising, but trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of why exercise, while beneficial, isn't the sole key to achieving your goals. So grab a seat and let's dive in. All right, let's kick things off by unraveling the core principle of successful belly fat loss: managing the balance between what goes in and what gets burned off. You see, shedding those stubborn inches around your midsection is more than just a numbers game. It's a smart strategy that revolves around caloric intake and expenditure. You could spend hours on the treadmill torching calories, but if you're swinging by the drive-thru for a double cheeseburger and fries afterward, it's like taking one step forward and two steps back. Don't get me wrong, exercise plays a crucial role in your overall health and fitness, but it's not the only player on the field. The real star of the show is your diet. What you put into your body matters, and it matters a lot. Think of it as the foundation upon which you build your journey toward a flatter belly. Imagine constructing a house without a strong foundation. Pretty risky, right? Well, relying solely on exercise without paying attention to what you're consuming is like building your fitness journey on shaky ground. I'm sure you've heard this phrase before: you can't out-exercise a bad diet. And guess what? It's absolutely spot on. No matter how many miles you run or how many crunches you do, if your diet consists of calorie-dense, nutrient-poor foods, your progress will hit a wall. It's like trying to fill a leaking bucket. It's an uphill battle. The mind is a powerful thing, isn't it? Sometimes it can lead us down a path that might not align with our goals. Case in point, the infamous "I worked out, so I deserve a treat" mentality. Sure, you crushed that workout, and yes, you deserve some appreciation for it, but here's the catch. Rewarding yourself with a calorie-packed treat can quickly undo all that hard work you just put in. Also, sometimes what seems like a healthy choice might actually be a sneaky calorie bomb in disguise. Take that innocent-looking yogurt, for example. It might come with a health halo, but if you're not mindful, you could be scarfing down more calories than you bargained for. But making smarter food choices doesn't have to be a daunting task either. It's all about those small yet impactful swaps, like saying goodbye to sugary sodas and hello to refreshing sparkling water, or even zero-calorie drinks. Trade that carb-heavy dish for a lighter option, like swapping out white rice for the trendy cauliflower rice. It might sound minor, but trust me, those calories will add up over time. You've probably heard of the usual fat-burning workouts: walking, jogging, sprinting, and even the dreaded burpees. These exercises do indeed play a role, but it's essential to grasp their limitations and how they fit into the bigger picture. First up, we have walking and jogging. While they're fantastic for overall health and getting your heart pumping, they might not create the calorie burn you'd expect. Walking for an hour, for instance, might only torch around 264 calories. But here's the kicker. That number can easily be wiped out by indulging in a Snickers bar with 215 calories. Yep, you read that right. It's like you're on a treadmill burning calories, but you're not really getting ahead. Sprinting and burpees, on the other hand, offer a more intense calorie burn, but they come with a catch as well. They're not the kind of exercises you can keep up with for extended periods of time. Sure, they'll give you a metabolism boost, but their short-lived nature makes it challenging to sustain the calorie burn required for significant weight loss. Exercise alone, no matter how vigorous, can't work magic on its own. You can spend hours sweating it out. But if your diet isn't aligned with your goals, you might find yourself in a frustrating loop of effort and minimal results. This brings us to the undeniable truth. Creating a caloric deficit is paramount. Creating a caloric deficit means that you're consuming fewer calories than your body needs to maintain its current weight. This deficit is the cornerstone of fat loss. In essence, you're tipping the scale in favor of your goals. Think of exercise as the supporting actor. It enhances the process, but the real star of the show is the caloric deficit you create through your nutritional choices. Now, let's get real about something that often trips us up in your journey to losing belly fat: our assumptions about healthy foods. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that just because something is labeled as healthy or clean, it won't have much impact on our waistlines. But here's the catch. Calories don't discriminate based on health labels. You might be eyeing that granola bar or that smoothie bowl, thinking they're harmless choices. But here's the reality. These seemingly virtuous options can sometimes pack a surprising punch when it comes to overall calories. It's like thinking you're playing a game of nutritional Jenga, only to find out that some blocks are way heavier than they appear. Sure, that restaurant salad with all the trimmings might seem like a light choice and the right choice, but the truth is that restaurant portions and hidden ingredients can lead to calorie counts that are much higher than anticipated. But don't let this discourage you. Knowledge is power. Start by taking a closer look at your go-to foods. Learn about their calorie content and how they fit into your overall nutrition plan. Educating yourself about the true impact of your food selections is a game changer on your journey to wavering goodbye to that pesky belly fat. You might be making fantastic choices when it comes to the food you eat, but your portions are larger than necessary. Those well-intentioned efforts might not yield the results you're aiming for. So the impact of portion sizes on your caloric intake is huge. Scaling back even a little can create a significant reduction in the number of calories you're consuming. Think of portion control as a way of fine-tuning your nutrition strategy. It's about aligning your intake with your body's actual energy needs, rather than allowing overindulgence to throw you off the track. By moderating your portions, you're not just managing calories, but you're also training your body to recognize true hunger and satiety cues. Now, let's talk about adding muscle to your body. Muscle building isn't just about losing fat. It's also about sculpting a body that's not only lean, but also strong and functional. One thing you definitely want to avoid is the dreaded skinny fat syndrome, where you might look slender but lack muscle tone and overall fitness. Building muscle involves creating a balanced physique that complements your fat loss efforts. You see, as you shed pounds, you want to ensure that you're preserving your muscle mass. This not only enhances your appearance, but also contributes to your overall health and well-being. But that's not all. The benefits of muscle go beyond aesthetics. One of the most exciting perks is its impact on your resting metabolism. Think of muscle as your body's built-in calorie burner. As you increase your muscle mass, your resting metabolic rate gets a boost, making it easier to maintain a caloric deficit. Now let me debunk a myth for you. You might have heard that eating after 6 p.m. is a surefire way to pack on unwanted pounds. But guess what? This idea is more fiction than fact. Your body doesn't have a magical calorie clock that resets at a specific hour. What truly matters is the total number of calories you consume throughout the day, rather than when you consume them. Flexibility is also a key component to your success. Now, speaking of flexibility, let's emphasize the importance of tailoring your eating habits to your individual preferences. Just as there's no one-size-fits-all approach to fashion, the same holds true for your nutrition. Some men thrive on 3 square meals a day, while others prefer smaller, more frequent meals. The key is to finding what works for you and is sustainable and enjoyable. After all, consistency is what drives lasting change. And lastly, make it a priority to increase your protein consumption. Increasing your protein intake isn't just for bodybuilders, it's a smart strategy for anyone looking to lose belly fat. Protein has a dual role. It's a guardian of your hard-earned muscle and a champion of satiety. By incorporating more protein-rich foods into your diet, you're supporting your muscle preservation efforts and keeping those hunger pangs at bay. Protein also has a higher thermic effect compared to carbs and fats, meaning your body will burn more calories trying to break down protein than it will breaking down other macronutrients like carbohydrates and fats. And there you have it, your guide on how to lose belly fat without exercise. So here's the bottom line. While exercise is a valuable partner, it's nutrition that takes center stage in the journey toward losing belly fat. If you found this information valuable, don't keep it to yourself. Spread the knowledge. Hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share this video with friends and family who might be on their own journey to a healthier, happier self. Thank you for watching the video, and as always, get busy, get after it, and God bless.